Hey guys, welcome to Subnautica, but this time, the Below Zero version. This is the second game in the series, and this one is following the time period of Subnautica, the first game.
This is the farthest I could take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me, and Sam. We need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Once again, we have crash landed on 4546b, the planet where Subnautica is based off of. There's lots of materials on the ground, so we might as well pick all of this stuff up. Flares, bottled water, and probably food around here somewhere.
Blueprint synthesized.
This Subnautica, as the title states, Below Zero, is all about the cold temperature. As you can see, my temperature is decreasing, and it is possible for me to die by frostbite. So these plants right here will warm me up, as you can see right there.
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Let's go find the drop pod. Multiple PDAs will also have voice acting. So here we find the drop pod.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Looks like mostly the same starting stuff as regular Subnautica.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546b, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
So the startup is basically the same, grabbing resources out of the limestone rocks,
New creature
getting fish for
discovered.
food, bladderfish for water. But through that transmission, it seems like many are very suspicious on the death of your main character,
Oxygen.
sister named Sam. It seems Altera, which is the major company that Subnautica is based off of, which they have the private company of exploring the different planets, has suspiciously gotten rid of one of their employees named Sam, your sister. And we'll get back to the life pod, and we'll cook our fish, and see what resources we got. Let's make a knife like we did in the last game, and we should probably also make another silicone rubber so we can make fins. This will make us swim faster if you didn't see my last videos on Subnautica. Back outside, you can see that basically everything glows in this version. There's a lot more light in Subnautica Below Zero. Now these ribbon plants,
contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
they're used in batteries, if you couldn't tell by that voice log. It took a very long time to find them. So search around if you can't find them when you're starting out, because it will take a little bit. Let's make some water. And we should make another battery just so we can hopefully make the scanner, which is a good starting tool.
All right, I have a scanner. In goes a battery and titanium. Out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, alterizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
I wanted to show you a little bit about uniqueness in this game. So there's these little crevices around the map where a lot of resources spawn, like copper, which was in this one. But in that last recording, we could see that Sam was very happy with the way she was doing, and she was moving up in the chain. It seemed like her project was doing well and there was no problems whatsoever. So what exactly caused her disappearance? It's the main question driving your character in this game. Now when Sam talked about her spy penguins, that is what these are, but they're not spy penguins, these are just penguins. This is what her robots are based off of. These little cute penguins, the mouth on their head and 4 eyes. She uses them to explore small environments, which you will find out later in the game as you explore through her old base. And here's some more battery components.
All Terra supply cache nearby.
So we headed over to that small supply cache so you didn't have to watch me swim all the way over here. And let's just scan some blueprints and gather some items real fast. This is a sea monkey. They're said to attempt to steal items from your inventory or whatever you're holding. So you must be very careful of them. Go get some oxygen real fast. We're back and we're gonna head down into this crater. Scan this rock that we saw earlier, that we didn't get to scan because I didn't think it was any different, but it is. This must be one of those exploding creatures. It is. And that means there is sulfur to be found. Scan a sulfur plant. You need to scan 2 of those items, sulfur and sulfur plant. Seems that kelp is growing extremely
Warning. 30 seconds of
long
oxygen remaining.
and strong in the bottom of the ocean. Now that was a sea monkey nest, which has fragments inside of it, apparently in this game. Now I'm not too worried about oxygen, mostly because this plant right here is an oxygen plant that gives you oxygen. But I am going to head to the surface to get more oxygen.
Warning. 30
But I think
seconds of
that's enough for
oxygen
today,
remaining.
and I'll see you guys later.